the award from us for 2009 Funniest Wrestler of the Year. How did you feel about that when you had won it?
Oh, it was great. I mean, it couldn't have come at any better show because I don't know if you remember right, but at that same exact show that I won the award, which I didn't even know I was nominated for, but I did take a spill and baseball slid right into the second row of people into the BCW arena after Dinty Moore threw the beer out of my hand and chased me around the ring. So it was just perfect timing.
I think I wasn't there around that time, but I think Hazel was, so she might have known that question or that one. So I think she was there for about that.
I don't know. I don't know what. Just got the fact get nominated and win the year at that same show. I baseball slide right into the second row of people just because of the fact I slipped on the beer. That was my to the ring that Dinty Moore spilled out of my hands.
Dang good. Okay, a question from a fan.
A fan taught me a new one.
Okay, so here's a question from a fan. So, what makes you the best wrestler in the area?
Makes JP best wrestler in the area. All they have to do is show up to the shows that I'm at and watch me perform in the ring. Whether it be as a good guy, which I'm never a good guy because I don't even care, or a bad guy because I don't need the same support. I always put up a show. The whole thing there is to entertain the people that pick, and that's what I do. That's what I consider myself the best wrestlers in the state.
Oh, okay. Here's another question from a fan. What makes you the best manager in the area?
Say this, whether you love me or you hate me, I always put on a good show, and I am the manager of champions around the state. I have managed plenty of champions all over the state.
Okay. Can you name some?
Chase McCoy, a champion in a lot of different roles. I'm currently managing him in BCW, which he will be the next BCW champion. I have also managed the tag team of Power Trip, the group of Power Trip, which constituted a lot of champions, which Dinty Moore was not involved. He was one of our major rivals, but we did steal the belt from him. We had Power Trip with Brandon Lane and Dave DeMoss, which were the BCW tag team champions at the time. We had Cadillac Nick Colucci, which was the BCW heavyweight champion at the time. I mean, I can go on and on and on about the list of people that I have managed that have titles all over the state, whether it be in Wisconsin, Illinois, wherever I go, I always seem to hook up with the championship material that I manage.
Okay, and that is very true. You have been managing some very good teams. Another question from a fan. What makes you better than Victor Stick Ross as a best manager?
What makes me better than Vic the Stick? It is to be a touchy situation because Vic the Stick and I are two leaders of the nominations now for votes. I do believe if I've caught up on the nominations properly and the votes properly, I think I'm slightly ahead of him. But Vic the Stick does have really good quality mic skills, but that's about it. He lacks a lot of charisma, which JP always has, no matter where I go, no matter what I do. I've always got charisma that you can't even fill an arena with. I also have a little bit better life skills, and I'm just a better manager all around. I manage champions, he manages tag teams.
Okay. This is one from Hazel. She asked about it was a little segment that we was gonna do like last week. About JP's rats.
I'm still trying to convince everybody in the offices of WFSO to have Rat of the Year. The nomination of whether it be this year or 2010, because I can rattle off a few right now. 2011 WFSO awards. You should have a Rat of the Year award. I'm campaigning that. I'll be campaigning that until it actually happens. Whether it never happens or if it does happen next year, I will always campaign that WFSO should have a Rat of the Year.
I guess we will have to talk about that one. But if you had to choose, who you think? If you don't want to point out names, that's fine too. But in your opinion, who you think should be in that category?
Oh, there's way too many to list. I don't know how long of a TV show this is. The internet TV show this is.
Well, we got a half an hour, so
Oh, I can entire half an hour. Let's see. There's definitely Becky. There's definitely a girl named Missy. There's a girl named Peggy. Girl named Amanda. There's a girl named Catherine. There's a girl named Alexandra. There's a girl named Christina. I can go on if you want me to.
Yes, we got time.
But see, that's the thing, though. Who would actually be able to vote on that? Only the wrestlers, because they only know what rats are. They're the ones that do certain things with those types of people. And I just think that I should just name the winner. That's my opinion, though. I have been known as the Rat Master Jason Parks before.
We really gotta talk about that. Probably have you do your own segment of that, and have you present the award or something. So probably something me and Hazel and everybody else gotta talk about. So that would be good. Here's a question from a fan. When is the next time they're gonna hear you sing?
The next time you're going to see Jason Parks is actually going to be this Friday. It's December 17th at the Osclear on 13th and Manitoba. I believe that address is 1300 South. Nope, I can't tell you the address right now. It's for ICW. Dysfunctions Promotion on 13th in Manitoba. It's a block 1800 in Manitoba. That's the address. It's going to be at the Osclear. The special guest of the night is going to be X-Pac. You can come see me and a lot of all the ICW hardcore fans from ICW. After that, January 8th, I'm going to be at the Southside Rodeo for Fusion Pro Wrestling. And then Rise to Honors, BCW's WrestleMania, is going to be January the 14th. Those are going to be my next 3 spots that you'll be able to see Jason Park action.
All right. A question from a fan is they really want to hear you sing right now.
If you want to hear me sing, you got to come to the show. That's all I got to say. You got to buy a ticket because nobody gets to hear the Real American Idol sing for free.
When you heard it here, when you heard it here, folks, you gotta wait until he see him at the show this Friday, or the BCW show, or the Fusion show. Another question from a fan. Where do you get your outfits from?
Where I get my outfit from, that's all I with classified information. I have a special pair that costumes me up every show that I have that lives right across the street in Vegas, actually. And I pay him a very high price to make all of my outfits, my jackets, my outfits for like any of my designer clothes that I wear are all specially made for me. You can't find them anywhere.
All right. So I know some people are probably gonna check that out right about now. So here's a question from me. What's the difference between being a wrestler and a rep?
Well, either way, I don't know if you go to the ICW shows, everybody goes to the ICW shows, but for me, there's not that much difference because it seems like every ICW show that I referee, I always get beat up anyways, whether it be from a chair, whether it be from light tubes, or somebody just cold clocking me right to the head. But anywhere else I've rep, it's a lot easier on the body because you don't take as many bumps, you don't get as many bruises, and you don't get bloody as much as I do when I'm wrestling. Usually, again, unless it's an ICW show.
Oh, okay. Any accomplishments that you had when you was in wrestling? Like, what titles have you won? Were you